Hello, I'm Judge Dan Greear, Chief Judge of the Intermediate Court of Appeals of West Virginia. I, along with my colleagues, Tom Scarr and Charlie Lawrenson, are the first three judges to sit on the Intermediate Court of Appeals. The Intermediate Court of Appeals of West Virginia, or the ICA as we call it, is an appellate court of limited jurisdiction. This means that the Intermediate Court handles only certain types of cases. The court began operating on July 1, 2022, so we hear appeals of orders and judgments entered on or after that date. We handle a number of different types of cases. First, we handle appeals from final orders of circuit courts in civil cases. Civil cases involve a person, company, or entity filing a lawsuit against another person, company, or entity. Circuit judges hear those cases, and when the case ends, if one of the parties files an appeal, the Intermediate Court handles that appeal. Second, the Intermediate Court also handles appeals from circuit courts in guardianship and conservatorship cases. Third, the Intermediate Court handles the majority of appeals from family court orders. However, appeals of family court orders and domestic violence proceedings are still handled by the circuit courts. Additionally, the parties to a family court appeal can agree to give up their right to an appeal in the Intermediate Court and appeal directly to the Supreme Court. Fourth, the Intermediate Court also handles appeals from decisions of the Workers' Compensation Board of Review and the decisions of state administrative agencies. The Intermediate Court does not have authority over several different types of cases, including criminal, abuse and neglect, and juvenile cases. The Intermediate Court also does not handle any cases involving extraordinary remedies. This includes habeas corpus, which is a type of legal action an incarcerated person can file to challenge the constitutionality of his or her incarceration. The Intermediate Court also does not have original jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction actions are cases filed for the first time in an appellate court rather than as an appeal of a lower court's decision. Original jurisdiction actions are filed in the Supreme Court of Appeals. A party to an appeal in the Intermediate Court can ask the Supreme Court of Appeals to review any final decision of the Intermediate Court. The Supreme Court also can take jurisdiction over any civil appeal filed in the Intermediate Court. This is called supervening jurisdiction. Also, a party to any appeal before the Intermediate Court can ask the Supreme Court to take over the case, although these requests will only be granted in limited situations. Other details of the Intermediate Court's jurisdiction are set out in Chapter 51, Article 11, Section 4 of the West Virginia Code if you're interested in learning more. Once again, I'm Dan Greear, Chief Judge of the Intermediate Court of Appeals of West Virginia. I hope you found this video informative, and I look forward to sharing additional videos with you in the future about the work of the Intermediate Court of Appeals.